Hello, my name's Cara Matheson. I'm one of the education officers with the New South Wales Community Languages Schools program, and I'd like to invite you to join me for some sessions this term, looking at how we can bring wellbeing into our community languages schools to look after our teachers, our students, our whole communities. The Association for Independent Schools New South Wales has recently released a literature review looking at wellbeing in schools. The New South Wales Department of Education has been caring about wellbeing in schools for quite some time, and you can see here that they have a dedicated part on their website to how schools and how teachers can address wellbeing in our teaching and learning. Some elements of wellbeing which were identified by the Department of Education on their website are cognitive wellbeing. So how do we help students to be motivated, to stick with their learning and to care about their learning? Emotional wellbeing. How do we help students to be more self-aware, to understand their feelings and to be able to handle their feelings constructively? Social wellbeing. Social wellbeing is a really important part of community languages schools. A lot of the students come to the community language schools to be with the friends that they have who have that shared heritage, language and culture. Physical wellbeing. How do we create community languages schools where students feel safe and they are healthy in their bodies? And then spiritual wellbeing. How do we help our students through what we teach and the ways that we teach it to have a sense of meaning and purpose, not just in their language and culture learning, but in their lives? That literature review that came out of the Association for Independent Schools identified that when we teach wellbeing in our classes, we help students to understand and manage their emotions, to get along with each other, to solve problems in a productive way, and to focus their minds, to concentrate on their goals, including their academic goals. So please join me this term and we'll unpack these ideas around wellbeing and explore what you're doing in your community language schools for wellbeing, how wellbeing can be a cultural matter and how we take that into consideration for our students, and how we can make our community language schools places where students' wellbeing and teachers' wellbeing is really cared for. I hope that you can join me.